Hey guys and gals, let's take a look at the retro camera by Lego Creator. This is set number 31147. Contains 261 bricks, retails for $19.99, and this set was provided by the Lego Group for early review. And from what I can tell, this looks pretty interesting. So we get a roll of film and some slides, and I'm hoping those are printed. And it is a 3-in-1 model, so we can also build, looks like an old school television or a hand camcorder. This is what it looks like on the back of the box, and yeah, this opens up and you put the film in there, or you can take the film out. There's a close-up of the TV. And today's installment, we're going to be focusing on just this camera. Well, while we're here, let's just unbox this. This is a pretty quick video, so we're just going to bump the camera for you and open this up. All right. Oh, I was hoping it'd be paper bags, but they're the standard poly bags, and they're unnumbered too. This is like an old classic set. At least we get some printed building guides here. We'll take a look at those. Oh, it's stickers in a creator set. I was hoping that would be printed, but well, oh well, the fun has been ruined. So the television, the hand camcorder, and the retro camera, and that's the one we're going to be focusing on today. Alright, let's put these in here for safekeeping. Maybe we shouldn't. We want those to get lost, right? Now I have to put them on since we've seen them. And there's actually 4 bags of bricks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just unbox it all now. And we're going to start with, for everyone's entertainment, we're going to start with the little bag first. Obviously you can tell what's in there, which is mostly small pieces. And yeah, and just for everybody who's taking notes, this is actually a morning unboxing. So and we get some, looks like that's medium reserve 1x2 plates, a 2x2 round flat tile with a hole. And there's some of these 1x1 Technic lift arms. Those are always cool for pipes. Quarter round 2x2 flat tile with bow. 1x2 by 2/3 plate with bow. Oh, I thought that was a steering wheel. It's one of these things they use for trains. Let's see what else there. We got some 1x1 flat tile, some hollow studs, some 2 stud long 3.2 sticks with flange. These come in handy from time to time. And yeah, 1x1 plates. I'm seeing if there's anything printed in here, but 1x1 plates and stuff like that. Very small stuff in that bag. And let's get to this one here. And we are going to see what we have now. Okay, we got some downwards 1x1 by 1x2 angular plates, and 2x3 plates, 1x2 plate with a top Technic lift arm attached to it, and one of these little things looks like it used to, I don't know, like a little lever, however you want to pronounce it, with a cross hole in it. 2x2 round jumper plate. We get that both in black and medium stone gray. 2x2 round plates, some 1x2 by 2/3 slopes, 1x1 bricks, and you may hear some background noise. They were having construction done. Then we got a 1x1 angular headlight brick, and yeah, I just randomly threw that in there too. A transparent clear 1x2 by 1 wall element. Oh, these are dark brown 1x1 bricks. Pretty cool. I'm checking for printed stuff, but we don't have to really worry because we already saw what it has. And we got a 2 stud long cross axle extender. And a couple of these weird, looks like Technic friction pins with cross axle. I can always use these 1x2 plates with the bearing for tires. Looking for anything else in here. That's 1x2 by 2 corner plates. Yeah, well, we got upwards 1x1 by 1x2 angular plates in black. Well, yeah, okay. We'll do this one now. I'm kind of in a hurry today, so we won't be spending 5 hours on just the unboxing. Okay, oh wow, dark brown 1x8 flat tiles, great for floor planks too. Those will work really good. Oh, that's black, so you can tell the difference there. I hope you can. And a 1x4 by 2/3 plate with bow, and an outside quarter double 45-degree slope, 2x2 variant, of course. We get a couple of those. I can use those. Any more in there? That would be great for roofing. No. 1x2x2 frame. Some 1x2x2 wall elements. And these I guarantee will get stickers. I have a bunch of these, but those work great for campers and stuff. So let's see if we can get a couple more of those. 1x6 plates, 1x6 flat tiles. 1x4 modified plate with 2 studs. 2x4 Technic plates. I rarely have any of those. And some round 4x4 plates with a hole in the middle. 1x2x2 slope. Alright, we've seen a lot of these. 1x2x2 corner plates, and 1x2 bricks with the 2 studs. You get a couple of those in red. 1x2 bricks with the cross hole. 2x2 plates that are wedged. I think that's what they call them, wedge plates. And I mean, yeah. Oh, here's a 2x2 plate with the 1x2 plate on the side. Yeah, so far, it looks like common stuff I've seen all the time. Yeah, unlike all the other guys, we do the real deal here. We do the full unboxings. 1x8 plates in dark brown. Make great furnishing pieces, like for furniture. And 4x12. Well, let's see what's in here. Probably a roll of film. That's exactly what that is. Ooh, that's fabric. Ooh, I like that. And there goes that light. I don't know if you noticed it. It's my LED light is starting to go bad. I gotta give it a proper sun setting, if you want to call it, and a large rim. I've been starting to slowly obtain these. Be great for monster trucks. Just need to get 3 more. Another 4x12 and some 4x4s. This must be the body of the camera. And some 1x2x2 corner bricks, and a 2x2 brick with bow. We've got a couple of those. Oh, we can make a whole fire ring for a campground. Oh, I like these 1x2 rounded wall elements. Pretty cool. And some 2x4 plates. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of the name here of this. It's a 4x4 parabola dish. It's transparent clear. Wow. 2x3 45-degree slope, especially in this color. Yeah, that's kind of rare. One of these little bevel gears. Okay, something you can just go around. Technic piece. I don't know my Technic pieces all that well. So I know there's some Technic buffs out there that are cringing right now. 2x6 plate. I got a 4x4 modified plate with studs on 3 sides and 2 clips. And one of these little rubber springy shock absorber things. And more of these corner bricks. And a 1x2 plate with ball joint. And we got a 5 stud long cross axle. Some people ask me, how do I know? Just count the studs on the side there. Okay. And yeah, that's it. So let's take a look at the parts. This is going to be the the brick assessment is what I call them. And you want me to be honest with you, this is common stuff that I have seen before, except for maybe the dark brown, but a lot of, well, and then this too, of course. But most of the stuff I have seen before. And I mean, there's some decent prime parts in here for building, you know, basic things. A lot of vehicle parts in here too. But for my style of building, not too much. You know, here's one of these little disc pieces with the cross hole. Do I really use these? Not really. I mean, maybe you could use it for a patio table. But honestly, there's not a whole lot of stuff in here that I can use. Well, I'm going to head over to my second channel, build this set, put my notes and opinions into that video, see how well it comes out. Then I'm going to head back here and share my findings. Here's the retro camera all assembled. So off to the left, of course, we got our camera. It's got the, looks like a manual zoom or focus ring. And we got our wrist strap. That is fabric. And on the top, we got our, I guess this is to advance the film. This could be the thing that takes the picture. This is probably the rewind thing. I don't know. I haven't used an old camera in probably about 30 years. Also got our code shoe where you can attach like a light or something to it. And it looks pretty cool. Off to the right, we've got ourselves a piece of film. Too bad these weren't printed, they're stickers. And here's the back of the camera. So I'll show you. There's another piece of film in here. We got to be careful. We don't want to expose this, but this just pops out. And you can come in here and change them out. It is a nice, like, life-size build. I remember my parents had something like this when I was a little kid, and I knew better than to mess with it because they would have gotten mad if I opened up that door and there was pictures they wanted to keep on there. And for the most part, it is a nice set. Not something I'm particularly interested in, but oh, you can actually see through there too. I just noticed that. So this is a little bit in the way here. Other than that, though, it's not too bad. It's a nice little build. We're going to jump on in the review with build quality, and it seems pretty sturdy. I didn't have anything fall off. You could pull things around. Now, I wouldn't carry it around with this because it's held on with just this little bearing plate. So it's just meant to be for looks. But building it was pretty easy. The only painful thing is going through all the parts. So the bags, as we saw in the unboxing, are not numbered. So if you're going to build this, make sure you have everything pre-sorted before you begin. And we have the extra film roll. This didn't come apart, but the stickers. The stickers were not too bad. They were pretty easy to put on these pieces, especially when they're on the frame. It's easier to guide, make sure all your stickers are lined up. So the stickers are not too bad. The build experience was okay. I think it's the color scheme, and I understand why Lego did it, just to match the color of a real vintage camera. But for somebody like myself who's not really into cameras, it was okay. It did keep my interest. It's just not something I'm particularly interested in as a build. But nonetheless, though, for somebody who is into photography, this should be a pretty decent set. Play value, well, is not really a whole lot. I mean, it is 1-to-1, so obviously you can just pretend like you're taking pictures with it. Or someone really wanted to, they could sneak a real camera in there, but there's really not a whole lot. I mean, all you could really do is take the film out and use it for something else. Now, this is a 3-in-1 model, so you could build the other two models too. Here's the downside with this set, and I'm just going to bluntly say it, there's no brick separator for a Creator 3-in-1. Why did Lego leave that out? I don't know. I've seen some sets where they come with a brick separator and you don't even use it. This was a set that you need a brick separator for, and it's not included. So that's probably only one drawback with this set. And the build is not collaborative. This is basically you sit down and you build it while somebody else watches you, or you can just take turns. So this is meant to be just as a solo build. It means only one person can build this at a time. I mean, with its size, I can see why it could not be a collaborative build. Well, I could just do it like that. It looks a little better. But other than that, it is a nice, beautiful piece. Not something I'm particularly interested in, but it's really nice. My score on this set, and I'm just going to say it, is probably a 9.7 just because of the brick separator, because I had to take some pieces off. Like when the pages in the building guide would stick together and you skipped a step or two and you're like, oh, I got to take some stuff apart. It was kind of a pain. So I kind of wish there was a brick separator with this set. That's the only thing wrong with this. So 9.7 is pretty good, but if you're not interested in photography, well, I mean, It's a nice little display piece nonetheless, for maybe for a child's room or just to put in your Lego room or your Lego workshop. But for me, the set just didn't cut it. I think it might have been the color scheme. It looks too real. It looks really good. Looks like something you'd see back probably in the 70s or the 80s. But it's the color scheme that did it for me, but nothing else. 9.7 is still pretty good. And for $19.99 for 261 bricks, you're still getting a pretty decent build all around. So I still think it's a pretty good set to take a look at and build if you're into the photography scene. But tell me what you think of this set.